Hey everyone, it's Derek with OPTP. Today, as part of our spring training video series, we're gonna give you 4 core exercises to help you create strength and stability in that entire lumbopelvic hip complex. Let's get started. Okay, so today I'm gonna be using our incredible Pro Roller Soft. Now, this is a wonderful tool for a more gentle myofascial release, but it also becomes especially beneficial in using it for exercise because its soft density produces a great level of instability to help us engage and become more mindful of some of those deeper core muscles. So we're gonna start on the floor here in a quadruped position with the Pro Roller Soft positioned kind of halfway between the knees and ankles and our hands centered under the shoulders. Now from this position here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna begin to lift one leg and extend the knee so that that leg becomes straight and fairly parallel with the floor. Now, this might be enough for some of us right here as we alternate sides in this hip extension, really feeling that roller start to tremble under my body, really challenging my stability. Now, if I want to take this up a level, each time I extend the leg, I can also lift the opposite side arm into a bird dog position. Come back down to rest and alternate sides. This is a wonderful exercise to challenge strength and stability across those core muscles. Okay, so for exercise number 2, I'm going to bring the roller parallel with my spine here, and I'm gonna bring it to where my toe is able to rest right behind the roller, and again, it's kind of in line with my spine here. I'm gonna lift up into this quadruped position. Now from here, I've also got this other knee off the floor here, so I'm kind of in this hovering quadruped or hovering plank. From this position here, all I'm gonna do to start is begin to lift the toe that's not connected to the roller off the floor. Really bearing weight down onto the roller here, forcing me to kind of stabilize through those deep lumbopelvic muscles. Now, if that becomes to where it's not as much of a challenge anymore, as you lift that toe off the floor and hover, you can also attempt to extend the opposite side again, keeping the spine nice and neutral and really engaging all those deep core muscles. We would repeat this anywhere from 10 to 15 times. If you'd like, you can also move into a full extension of that back leg. But either way, this is another great exercise for developing core strength and stability. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to some larger, even more intense strength-based exercises. I'm gonna take my Pro Roller Soft here, position it down towards the bottom of my mat as I get kind of my shins along the roller and drive back into a more of a full plank position here. Now from this position, my hands are centered underneath the shoulders. I've got the abdomen drawing up towards the ceiling, my hips are engaged. I'm feeling all of this take place throughout my core muscles. From here, I'm gonna bring one leg in and connect knee to elbow. As I bring it back, I'm gonna bring that roller in towards my body. So it's just this methodical movement pattern where we're alternating hip flexion, one side with the roller, one side without, hovering that leg. This is a phenomenal core exercise that is very intense, but oh my goodness, so wonderful at engaging a wealth of muscles across that lumbopelvic hip complex. Try this one for 10 to 15 times, or maybe go for 20 to 30 seconds on each side. Okay, now, so for our final exercise, we're gonna bring the Pro Roller Soft up top, get back into another plank position, and now we're gonna connect knee to elbow again to start, this time with the instability under the upper half. So same thing here, belly button drawn up, hips engaged, not feeling a lot in the low back. If you've mastered this, you're saying this is pretty easy, what I want you to do is each time the knee comes in, drop down into a push-up. Connect the knee to the forearm, drive it back up, and alternate sides here, going for maybe 6 to 10 on each side. This is a very intense exercise, really getting at lots of areas of the body, but in order to do this, you do have to have pretty strong muscles that support the spine and pelvis. If you feel your hips dip, if you start to feel a lot in your low back, or if you simply can't do the push-up movement pattern, stick with the easier variation of the exercise first, master that until you feel strong and stable, and then get into the more intense variations. All right, everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you want to learn more about the Pro Roller Soft, which isn't only a phenomenal tool for creating instability during exercise, but it's also great for a more gentle level of self-massage and myofascial release. Go to optp.com. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.